All right, hey y'all. So, somebody had mentioned an interesting concept to me, and it was the demiurge, and it got me to researching Sophia. And so, I did my own research, obviously, and asked my spirit guides. And then I also did my research on the internet, reviewing people's videos on um, this Divine Mother version of the Divine Mother from the Bible named Sophia. I looked at so many videos that were naming Sophia as, a creator and a divine feminine. But in doing research with my spirit guides, from what I was told by both Hecate as well as Lilith, who both had two different reasons. Hecate, not really, the messages that I got from Hecate is that Sophia is considered a natural enemy to witches. And the reason why is because witches embrace the earth, which the earth is not paradigm, I used the wrong word, or physical reality. And Lilith named Sophia as an enemy because she is kind of stuck in the past. Like her energy is kind of outdated, so to speak. And so this is one of the reasons why the demiurge is considered to be harmful, which is more than likely being invoked when there is use of the Bible. Obviously, Sophia is the embodiment of Christ, and then I was told that there was all sorts of different interpretations of it. But when you think about it, when it comes to our physical reality, as far as with how we create the physical reality, when you think about that and the demiurge and some of the things that we have already questioned about the Bible, which is the whole concept of, well, the physical reality does not matter. However, the physical reality does matter when you go to the grocery store and you don't have enough money to buy a pack of meat. Now, is Sophia or the Bible or even Jesus going to be of help with that? I can honestly say that during a hard time financially that I am today, or I've been coming out of, that, there's been emergency help that has been delivered to me. However, it still spelled struggle. And from what Hecate and Lilith are showing to me, that Sophia blocks and limits your ability to manifest your magic, which is all about shaping your physical reality. Many people that go and get jobs to work for someone else they don't really understand that, because when you are an entrepreneur and you're earning 100% on your own, it's a totally different ball game. So if you're doing that and you're manifesting either out of your mind, or either certain spiritual tools that we use, the energy of Sophia and the demiurge could possibly delay, and how long that delay could be, I guess it would depend. If you cancel out the physical reality, then that gives everything physically, including yourself, it would deem it worthless. And so where there is a problem with that, and why Hecate and Lilith deemed Sophia for me as an enemy, is the delaying, or either the denial or the limiting of turning thought into matter and actually creating. Because basically what that whole concept in egregore is about not creating the physical reality. Well, it takes that in order to manifest within the earthly realm, which is the material realm. In order to manifest that, you have to be able to bring forth what is required to create that physical earth. The reason why Sophia would be a problem with that is because there's a struggle with that. Obviously, reading about her story, and also apparently there was a god, or rather a false god, because she's being accused of creating a false god, that took her powers. So working the way Lilith and Hecate feels, first of all, Hecate is like, that has nothing to do with witches. Absolutely nothing to do with witches. It has nothing to do with witches. And there is no difference between a witch or a shaman or a healer, only the intention of the witch. So that's how Hecate put it to me in simplest forms. Where Lilith has an issue with Sophia is where Sophia did ultimately end up being consumed by this god, and apparently losing this battle, which the way Lilith sees it is that she has not lost that battle. That's my understanding of it. And so hopefully I don't get any backlash because of this, because I think that all in all, the messages that I was getting from Spirit, because I kept getting these cards connected to Saturn, I kept getting the disconnection from Saturn, the denial of the full connection with Saturn, and the connection with Saturn as it relates to time, money, and the physical reality. So basically, without Sophia, there would be no limitation that you would have to live within. Now, I'm not saying that we should get rid of Sophia. I feel that if you choose to work with Sophia, it's probably not the best match if you are a creator, if you are a someone that is an entrepreneur, and or a witch, period. Hecate is like, no, I keep hearing her say no. It's something that shouldn't even be in our consciousness as witches. It has nothing to do with us witches. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section, and I will see you all later. Blessings to you guys. Bye-bye.